Hi, I'm Jimmy Paul, Chief Technology Officer here at Crafty. Our mission is to craft a better workplace. Yes, that means better snacks, coffee, and beverages for your team, but it also means making the process of delivering those experiences seamless. In today's showcase, you'll see we're bringing that mission to life through new partnerships that expand your options, platform features that give you more control, and AI tools that help you run smarter, more efficient programs. Let's check out the showcase to see all that in action.
My name is Jimmy Paul. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm one of the co-founders and CTO here at Crafty. My favorite snack, and really it's a beverage, but it's this Aspire Mango Lemonade. Gives me that afternoon caffeine boost, and it just tastes delicious. But at Crafty, I oversee our technology team, which includes our data, IT, and engineering departments. We work hand in hand with Allison's team to help shape the vision and ultimately turn the designs and prototypes created by her team into living features in the platform.
Hi everyone, I'm Allison Kuka. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the VP of Product here at Crafty. I'm so pleased to be here with you again for another great showcase. And my favorite snack again is fun-sized candy bars, as we covered in the intro. So in terms of what we do here, you can think of me as the platform captain. I am determining where we're going with our platform and our suite of tools, finding that North Star vision, and helping steer the crew towards that destination. And everything you'll see today in our demo, think of those as the scenic stops on the way towards that ultimate vision.
So at Crafty, our mission is to help companies craft a better workplace. Managing workplace food and beverage should be simple and enjoyable. And for too long, this space has been underserved by technology and also just stagnant in its standards. So we're here to change that, and every single one of these webinars marks a step towards that future that we're building with all of you on this call. So today, you'll get a front row seat into some of our biggest moves yet. So while Allison Kuka and I will be your MCs, the spotlight really belongs to Kelly Gessner and Calissa Chimopoulos, who will unveil the marquee features that are here to level up your experience. But those being Staples is coming to the Crafty marketplace. And we've also added a ton of new tools that make customizing your pantry smoother than it's ever been before. So grab your popcorn or your favorite snack and enjoy the demo.
So I'm here to introduce a new partnership for Crafty. Kind of got a sneak peek into what that is. But when you think of iconic pairings, you may think of peanut butter and jelly. We're all about food here, right? Peanut butter and jelly just goes together. It's delicious. It makes sense. Or maybe if I asked you to think of an iconic power couple, you would think of Beyonce and Jay-Z. Our next announcement is like the workplace version of Beyonce and Jay-Z. Yes, I'm talking about Staples and Crafty. So what good is coffee in your office if you don't have Post-it notes for your brainstorm? And what good is a printer stock full of toner and paper if you don't have any yummy snacks on your shelves? So here we always know coffee, snacks, office supplies, they just go together. And we're so excited to bring Staples catalog into our marketplace. Staples does have more than office supplies. We have about 1,000 products from their break room and office essentials categories now available for you to shop in Marketplace. It's available for self-ordering through our platform, and it will be shipped directly to your warehouse or to your workspace, and your team would be responsible for stocking those items. So think of it like a drop and go option, similar to how you would use Instacart or Amazon today, and you can use that to supplement your current service with Crafty. So now let's go to Kelly Gessner, our Senior Product Manager, to walk you through this experience.
I'm Kelly Gessner, a Senior Product Manager here at Crafty. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm a lemon LaCroix enthusiast and Crafty's order orchestrator. Make sure your ordering experience or your on-site personnel's ordering experience is flawless from browsing to billing. And I'm excited to speak about our partnership with Staples. Like Allison said, Staples is a huge differentiator to add to our platform, which not only brings you, our clients, savings, but it also consolidates spend under one roof, the Crafty platform. Let's take a step back for a moment. If you're an office manager, you know what it's like to keep the snack shelf stocked, the break room running, and the printer paper from running out. It's not just about juggling browser tabs. It's about bouncing between Slack messages, sticky notes, and mental checklists. You're figuring out where to buy from, researching products and prices, placing separate orders, each with its own invoice, and doing it all without a clear consolidated view of spend or reporting. Let's say this tech team is having an all-day brainstorming session soon. Our tech team in this scenario sits in the New York office, so I'll make sure I am filtered to the New York. And if I go to the Staples Advantage, if I type in Expo, I get all of the things that they're gonna need. A new erase, a new marker, maybe some of this. I search for printer. I'm gonna get printer paper, perfect. I'm finding everything I need. AAA batteries, and sticky notes. Gotta have sticky notes for a brainstorm, right? Awesome. I was able to find everything I need. So let's go ahead and check out. Looks right. Go to the checkout page. Our checkout page allows you to send it to any of the floors of your New York City office that you are shopping from. The 25th floor is perfect. That's where they sit. And they can also choose a new payment profile if it's going to be under a different budget, or if the tech team is going to be paying for it with a company credit card, or you can keep it under the same payment profile for ease. I'm going to go ahead and check out. That is everything in a nutshell about our partnership with Staples. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I'll hand it back to Allison to tee up more features we have for you today.
We've been hard at work to bring full customization and control over your program into the platform so that your pantry works for you and for the unique needs of each location. So I'm pleased to pass it now to Calissa Chimopoulos to tell you more about these newly available features and walk you through a demo.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. I'm Calissa Chimopoulos, pronouns she, her, Senior Product Manager here at Crafty. While my first name is pretty unique, you may know me more for some of my releases than by my name. Spoiler, not Beyonce. But if you've used order editing, swapping, or like the new My Pantry page, then you've used something I've helped build alongside our mighty team. My favorite snack is Diet Coke. I do catch a lot of heat for that being my favorite snack, but I can't get enough of it. And much like our data suggests, neither can you guys. But even better than my sheer love for Diet Coke, I get to talk about a topic that I also really love, an idea that came directly from many of you, having control over your pantry. People often talk about the big moments, company happy hours, hiring seasons, celebrating company milestones together. But the magic of a great pantry, that's in the little things, the smooth mornings, the right snack at the right time, and those peaceful moments when everything just works. As we all know, workplace managers are the unsung heroes of the office. You're juggling a million tasks at once, some visible, many invisible, and this list barely scratches the surface. So we asked ourselves, how can we make your job easier, help you and your team become more efficient, and save you valuable time? That's what this update is about today. Now, let's imagine it's 8:55 a.m. Coffee is brewing, fresh fruit is stocked, there's enough spoons for the yogurt, a fun new seasonal creamer is out, there are cups and lids next to the coffee machine. These are the details that really matter to your employees, and it's called Pantry Peace of Mind for you, or maybe just your happy place. At Crafty, we're building more advanced features for you to maintain days exactly like this. While happy hours and hiring are big, perfect mornings are gold. Of course, not every pantry looks the same as this pic, and that's the point. You now have the flexibility to make changes ahead of time based on what works for your team, your budget, and your vibe, and find your happy place. Now let's take it to a few real-life scenarios where I can hop into a quick demo of what's new for you. First off, we know collaboration matters, so let's talk about your team and getting all the right people access to the platform. Maybe you're sending a report to your finance person weekly, or maybe you're the only one managing the pantry but wish a new teammate could jump in and edit an order. Or perhaps you're going on PTO for the holidays. Well, now you can add a new colleague to the platform with ease. All right, hopefully a familiar place. We are now in the client platform, and as you can see, I'm in the settings tab. You can also see I'm Michael Scott for this moment. So if you're familiar with the office, you know who I am, but if I go into the users tab specifically, you'll see additional people in here. So the rest of the cast from the office is all in here, but we're missing a key person. And we want to make sure that that person's in there. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to click this brand new blue button that says invite new user. And I'm going to add Kevin, even though he's not that great at his job, but we're going to pretend he is. And I'm going to say role is finance for now. I'm going to put him in the New York time zone, and I'm going to give him access to all New York locations. And with that said, I can send the invite, and Kevin now has access to the platform. Kevin can go in and see all of our reports and everything else in here, so that's all exciting. But next, let's talk about your budget and giving the best experience for your office. So let's take a look at our pantry improvements section. Maybe you're sick of something from this list. Maybe mango LaCroix is suddenly feeling too summery now that it's August. From here, you can go in and you can opt to pause it or remove it entirely from your product list with just a couple of clicks. Here I'm going to say we're going to pause ordering temporarily because I think it's going to be a summertime fave next year, but I don't want to remove it entirely. So I'm just going to pause it temporarily. Here you can see that I've now paused the product. It has this little emoji, and I can resume ordering at any time or opt to remove it entirely. And now that I've changed and paused mango LaCroix, maybe you want to use that budget for something new, fun, and trending. So this brand new add products button allows me to add anything to my pantry ad hoc. So I can go in and I can look at all of these options, or I can type in cottage cheese, for example. It's trending, it's fun. I'll see good culture cottage cheese and simply just add that product. In addition, let's talk about your vibes and what matters most to your office. For example, Big Shoulders coffee might be a non-negotiable in your Chicago office, while Coca-Cola keeps the team energized in the Bay. Whatever your style, you can now customize your priority products in your pantry. Priority products comprise up to 10% of your total product list, so you can use them to signify what matters most to your office and each and every office. So this tag will carry over to our team when they order or stock products for you. For example, I've now added Coca-Cola to be a priority product, and the team will now know to always have Coca-Cola because it keeps the Bay going. Maybe the interns love jerky, but any jerky will do. So we'll quickly search for jerky and see that as well. And then we'll see if it has a product replacement. So right now it doesn't. And maybe I want to add one just to make sure that any jerky does show up and the interns stay happy. So I can go in, select this jerky, and then I can see that I'm getting similar amounts, and then save that as well. So now that I always have a product replacement. I just wanted to take you all back to your happy place and give you a moment to imagine what that means for you. Maybe it's adding something new and exciting to your pantry today. Either way, we hope you have fun crafting a pantry that fits your team, your culture, and your day-to-day needs with these features.
I'm going to give everybody a sneak peek into one of the new features that is currently being worked on. As we all know, AI has sparked new innovations across all industries. And ours is no different. At Crafty, we're continuously exploring the latest technology to ensure we're providing you all with the best possible solutions. We know your time is valuable, and everyone has a ton of questions about nutrition, equipment, products, delivery, you name it. So today, I did want to give you all just a quick teaser of what that could look like and what we're exploring here. And now within my platform, I've got this homepage. And as you can see, I'm greeted as I entered the platform. And as I mentioned, our goal is to use this technology to solve new problems. And Nutrition Facts is one that I think is a great example of something that everyone's been asking for, and something where we've learned that AI is actually very good at this. So I can come here, ask our Copilot, what are the nutrition facts of our X bars? And as it starts doing its own research, it can come and pull this all up. And I recognize too that this is one use case, and the possibilities with something like this are truly endless.
Thanks for watching the Crafty Platform Showcase. Everything you've seen today is built to make your job easier, your team happier, and your workplace run better. This is how better workplaces are built.